Do you feel like it's unfair that being a lyricist, you might not go pop?
No.
But Eminem being a lyricist, he takes off.
I mean, it was really with the shit that he had attached to him. He was a character. He made himself a character. You feel me? Like, me, I embrace the weed shit. That's a culture. I've been a part. I would be smoking weed if I wasn't rapping. So this shit is just a plus for me. You feel me? So, shit, they created a whole genre for it out of nowhere. That niggas, the greats been doing that. Meth, Red, B-Real, Snoop. But that wasn't their spiel. That was just some shit that they was
doing. But they created a genre.
They created the genre.
When they became popular.
But you could have embraced everything that Eminem embraced and still never sold the way he sold because he's white.
And the
See what I'm
machine
saying?
too.
But I gotta acknowledge,
hold on, he just said something.
He may have opened the door the same way that Meth and Red opened the door for weed rappers, for other people to look for the lyricism.
But he just
yes
said,
and no. See, it seems like a lot of people that like Eminem, some of them don't even like rap, but they like Eminem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That I don't know anybody.
That's how big
I don't know anybody.
There's white people
That's how big he is,
that
though.
if you ask them
That's what
who's
he's
your
trying to
favorite
say.
rapper, they'll
Like,
be
we all
like
like him
Eminem.
too. But there's a
then
big
if you
place
really
of
ask
people
them
that in
about
Idaho
rap,
and all
they
kind
don't
of shit
fuck
that
with rap like that.
know
but
his
they
shit for
fuck
sure.
with Eminem. Like I'm telling you, for certain white people, it's just.
Eminem, they don't care about the rest of hip hop.
He's just their spokesman for the shit. Like he's the representative he's Tarzan. You know what I mean? He came up in the jungle and rose to the top for these people, you know?
Right.
And he's able to speak to the fucking animals and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like
an amazing gimmick.
No, but he can rhyme though. I'm not going
no,
to say
he can rhyme.
Before I even go any further, I
He
need
can
to
really
say,
rap.
the first time I heard Eminem,
I thought it was
know.
dope.
I didn't know he was white. I didn't know nothing.
I was impressed.
And I was like, who the
I was
fuck is
impressed.
this guy?
Straight up.
He's crazy.
The first time I heard him, I said, finally, a white boy that could really rap. Like, I was happy for him.
Right.
But then I was like, uh-oh, hang on. I knew what they was gonna do. I said, they're gonna fucking turn this motherfucker into the Elvis of hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? And
Right.
that's just what the fuck
But
happened.
you can't blame him for that.
I'm not blaming him
Right.
for that.
Right.
I'm not blaming him for that. No one that's what I'm saying. Everybody thinks what I'm talking about is directed to him. I'm
He's
talking
actually
about
talking
the
about all the
people,
white rappers,
the
honestly.
people that
Vanilla
put
Ice
him
on
on
a
a
lot, too.
pedestal. And they was
Vanilla
like,
Ice
you
on a
know,
lot
and when I said on Homeboy's show, and I was saying that white people are guests in the house of hip hop, they was like, even Eminem? I said, yes, him too. All white people are guests in the house of hip hop that black people built. And Eminem went on after all this going around in circles to finally come around and say, yeah, I agree. I am a guest in the house. So what's the fucking problem? What are we even talking about this shit for?
Did he ever address those
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
agreed.
did.
With,
Yeah,
yes,
he
he
did.
addressed
Yeah, he
it.
did.
Yeah.
The
He's-
racial slur that he made in the song
Nah.
Fire.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. We're not going there, man. We're not going there. No, man, we're not
Listen.
going there. He was a teenager, bro. Like,
that matter?
you know how much shit I said as a teenager that I do not want out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even going there.
You're trying to camouflage it.
Nah, I'm not trying to camouflage it. I know I said some fucked up shit when I was a kid.
but yo,
But
Smoke
to call
said
a
something.
black girl?
Hold on. He said something about the machine. See, that machine is a really serious thing in this business.
Right.
You know, one of my partners that we do the show with Esso had to school me on the machine. So when you said 50 Cent started
That's so used to rap?
No, he didn't rap, but he worked with Dr. Dre. He did
Okay.
records together.
Right.
So he understands the science of putting a record together. So when you said 50 Cent started changing, that's because Dr. Dre is like, this is how you create a record.
Right.
This is how you get to the masses.
Right.
It's not we're gonna change you and dumb down your record, but this is how you're gonna sound on the record. So
but-
when Smoke is saying that, I'm pretty sure he's been in the studio. We need you to rap like this, Smoke, because we gotta clear our budget.
Right.
But Smoke like, this is what I need to do for my fans. It's a very tricky, same thing with Lord Jamar. how many labels you been through? They're like, we need you to go like this. And you like,
Well, see, we was never that type of group where they would come at us like that.
Right.
but
They're the pioneers.
Because don't you have a
pioneers.
certain, not a standard,
Couple
but
groups later, they had to,
certain markers you got to reach. They probably try to do it a soft way. Hey, Lord Jamar, we're trying to get this to this DJ. Can you?
Right. Was that a thing back then? Like, we need a record for
It was so new.
the
I was about to say,
radio
it was so new. They might not
or
have
the
said that.
club?
No.
So when did it
Of
shift
course
to
it
you?
wasn't. Punks jump up to get beat down, nigga.
Like because I'm gonna tell you
Come
why.
on.
Because when we first came in,
Yeah.
like we was like one of the first acts signed, like hip hop acts signed directly to this label, which was Elektra Records at the time. This is when major labels was like, oh shit, hip hop is not going away. Let me get a part of it.
Yeah.
So
Real estate.
they just wanted to get down. They wasn't even really caring about
They
what
didn't know
you
what
said.
niggas was saying.
Like I'm telling you, we was walking in the label giggling like, yo, we calling these niggas devils and all kind of shit. And they don't even really know what the fuck we saying right now. Like, and they loving it. And so it wasn't until later that I feel like they realized, hey, wait a minute. Like
Kind of like when Little John was like, skeet, skeet. And they're like, the whole time, we're like, that's what he been saying the whole time?
This whole time.
oh, that's what skeet means? We just thought it was,
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like, no one ever said, yo, y'all need to rap like this. Like whatever we was doing was working for us at that time. So they was just like, they just let us do what we was doing. But I'm sure there's groups out there that they go to and say, blah, blah, blah. Or I think some people figure it out for themselves. For me, the perfect example is Jay-Z. Think of how Jay-Z used to rap.
96 to
Jay-Z
98.
used to rap mad, biggity bitty mad,
Yeah.
fucking skibbity hibbity hibbity.
Yeah.
And then fucking he figured out, wait a minute, let me just slow this shit down, fucking rap just more direct and say what I want to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's what the shit is all about. Just say what you want to say. Sometimes it ain't even got a fucking rhyme.
Right.
But if you say what you want to say in a fly fucking way, that's what hip hop is
But you
all
know
about.
you need that budget, though. It ain't gonna, there's a lot of rappers
Well, the
that's
budget
got their own
definitely
budget.
helps. The budget helps make you go over the top.
Straight up.
Right.
But if you got that shit, you got that shit. And if people hear it,
It's gonna go somewhere.
yeah, it will go somewhere.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.